Welcome to my story. This is about something that happened when I was alone at home. A night I'll never forget. I live in a 2-floor house with my sister. It's a mother-daughter house, meaning it has 2 kitchens. She takes the downstairs and I have the upstairs. But my sister isn't home much. She often stays at her boyfriend's place, which is 20 miles away. Now, I'm 30 years old. Being alone at home shouldn't freak me out, but sometimes it does. This happened on one of those nights when I was alone. I was sitting in the living room watching a scary movie. My part of the house has an open layout. Living room, dining room, and kitchen all in one space. The couch where I was sitting was right in the middle. With the TV lighting up the dark room, I kept glancing over my shoulder. I told myself it was just the movie getting to me. After the movie, I brushed my teeth, turned off all the lights, and went to bed. I fell asleep quickly, but then something woke me up around 1 a.m. At first, I wasn't sure why I woke up, but then I heard a voice downstairs. It sounded like my sister. It wasn't coming from outside the house. It was inside. She was calling my name, or at least that's what it sounded like. Groggy and disoriented, I got out of bed and walked into the pitch-black hallway. I turned on the light and moved through the living room. Again, I heard my sister's voice. This time, I could understand it. She was calling my name from downstairs. I made my way down in the dark, yelling back, "What is it?" But something felt off. I reached for the light switch in the foyer, but couldn't find it. My hands fumbled in the darkness. Finally, I found the switch in her kitchen and turned it on. The light started dim, gradually brightening up. I scanned the room, her kitchen, her living room, but no one was there. Her bedroom was empty too. I called out her name loudly. No response, but then I heard it. A loud thud coming from her bedroom, the same bedroom I had just checked. I froze for a moment, then bolted upstairs like a scared kid. Back in my room, I locked the door and grabbed my phone. I called her a few times, but she didn't pick up. Sitting there, my mind raced. Had I hallucinated everything? Eventually, exhaustion won, and I fell asleep. The next morning, I woke up to a text from my sister. She asked why I called her at 1 a.m. I asked if she had been home that night. Her reply? She had been at her boyfriend's house the whole time. I went back downstairs to her room to check what had fallen, but nothing. There was nothing on the floor that could have made that noise. I want to believe I imagined everything. Maybe it was a hallucination. That would be easier to accept. But I've never hallucinated before. The sound of her voice, the noise in the empty room, it was too vivid. Even now I can't shake the memory of that night. What do you think happened? Let me know in the comments.